he allegedly had been wearing a wire for the last 2 years.
I'm 22 to 24.
Where Jam is from, he would be considered my op, but he not because of my other people type shit.
OTF Jam did 12 years for attempted murder back, I guess around 2010.
Jam get out that jam and give him 50, he ain't gotta ask again, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? He ain't gotta ask, bro. He said he gave you 50, bro. You know what I'm saying?
He got out in 2022, right around the same time of the Quando situation. And he allegedly had been wearing a wire.
Can you tell us how much he gave you, or you don't want to even?
No, we ain't gotta give him.
12
Got
years.
out, interviewed, said he kept it real, brought him cars, gave him 50,000.
Right.
Bro made sure he made a way for me to be straight, like he's saying, gotta ask again, you know, like shit.
Very ironic name.
Jam
Now
got
he
him
put
in a
everyone in a
jam.
jam.
Did 12 years.
Jam, I don't think Jam. If Jam was gonna snitch, he'd have been snitched on a lot of shit a long time ago. Jam's done a lot of time in jail.
You're telling me he was actually in Los Angeles.
Oh, really? You're saying
telling
OTF
me
Jam was in LA?
He got caught with a switch.
Lil Durk to the murder for hire plan. There's a guy named OTF Jam.
He served 12 years without snitching, earned respect, loyalty, and silence. But what came next shook an entire movement. Allegations now claim that the same man, known as OTF Jam, spent 2 years as a federal informant, wearing a wire, recording conversations, gathering evidence that may ultimately lead to the downfall of Lil Durk and his inner circle. This isn't just a story about betrayal, it's a calculated infiltration, an unraveling of street loyalty, and a federal play that changed the game. We've broken it down from every angle. Who Jam really is, how he got in deep, and what it means for OTF, drill music, and federal surveillance in hip-hop. Before we dive into how things started unraveling, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you're into deep dives like this. We break down the biggest stories in entertainment without the fluff, just facts, receipts, and a bit of chaos. Now let's get back to the story. In 2010, Casey Hester, better known on the streets as OTF Jam, was sentenced to 12 years for attempted murder. At the time, his name rang bells for one reason: he kept his mouth shut. In a world where snitching is a death sentence, Jam's silence earned him a badge of honor. While he sat behind bars, a movement was forming outside. Lil Durk, a hungry rapper from Chicago, was building what would become one of the most notorious organizations in drill music, Only the Family, or OTF. What started as a music crew became something much more layered. According to prosecutors, it wasn't just a label. It was a hybrid organization with street ties, business fronts, and deep-rooted loyalty. When Jam was released in early 2022, he wasn't just stepping out of prison, he was stepping into a new world. Drill music had gone global, and Durk, he was no longer a local star. He was a mainstream heavyweight. Durk didn't forget those who stayed solid. Reports say he blessed Jam with over $50,000, a home, a vehicle, even legal support. It was more than money. It was symbolic, rewarding loyalty, cementing family. But behind that generosity may have been the biggest deception of all. According to a bombshell federal indictment, Jam had been wearing a wire since his release. For nearly 2 years, he allegedly recorded conversations, tracked movements, and fed information directly to law enforcement. The centerpiece of the investigation, a murder-for-hire plot targeting Quando Rondo's circle as retaliation for the death of King Von. Federal documents claim that OTF members discussed payment arrangements, flights, and industry deals as part of a strategic hit, and much of this, they say, was captured in real time by Jam. The implications are seismic. OTF isn't just any crew, it's a tightly knit family with deep Chicago roots. But in this game, one crack can collapse the whole structure. Once the allegations surfaced, so did the fallout. Viral footage showed Jam eating McDonald's during what appeared to be a federal interrogation. The optics were brutal, memes exploded, trust evaporated. While some in OTF denied the possibility, others immediately distanced themselves. On the streets, just being accused of snitching can be lethal. Why OTF Jam? Because no one saw it coming. He'd done a decade, stayed silent, had credibility. That made him perfect. Federal agencies have shifted their strategy. No longer focused on outside surveillance, they're embedding trusted insiders, long game informants, with emotional ties and street access. Court documents suggest that Jam provided detailed insight into OTF's internal structure, financial moves, and revenge strategies. This wasn't a coincidence, it was surgical. The case against Lil Durk has escalated, murder for hire charges, RICO implications, multiple core OTF members arrested, trial now set for October 14, 2025. Prosecutors say they have audio recordings, payment records, and travel logs, many tied directly to Jam's surveillance. The legal team for Durk argues that lyrics are being misinterpreted and that the case relies too heavily on unproven testimony. But if even part of Jam's recordings hold up in court, the consequences could be career-ending. In the streets, there are unwritten codes. Loyalty isn't just expected, it's enforced. Snitching isn't just frowned upon, it's punished. And betrayal, it doesn't need a trial, it gets handled in silence. That's what makes this case so volatile. Even without a conviction, the accusation alone puts Jam in mortal danger. Online discussions show that many now view him as a marked man. Whether he's innocent or not may not matter anymore. In late 2024, a video went viral showing someone being fatally shot. Rumors immediately spread that it was OTF Jam, but that wasn't true. The video showed the killing of a 16-year-old rapper in New York, unrelated to this case. As of May 2025, there is no confirmed report of Jam's death. Still, the rumor went viral because it felt real. In a world where betrayal can mean a dirt nap, viewers expected the ending to be bloody. This case isn't just about OTF, it's about how federal authorities are now working. Strategic infiltration, surveillance technology, informants chosen not for convenience but for their perceived loyalty. And in communities where silence is sacred, the damage isn't just legal, it's emotional. It breaks bonds, fractures crews, spreads paranoia. Whether OTF Jam actually cooperated with the feds or not, one truth is undeniable. The mere belief that he did has shattered relationships that took years to build. Lil Durk faces a long legal road, OTF Jam faces a personal reckoning, and OTF may never recover. This isn't the story of one man's snitching. It's the story of how an empire built on loyalty and brotherhood came crashing down in silence, one wiretap at a time. In this game, betrayal isn't just personal, it's nuclear. This has been Celebrity News Drip, breaking the silence on hip-hop's most devastating infiltration. Stay tuned for updates as the legal case unfolds, and don't forget to subscribe for more deep dives into the stories they don't want told.